A is 2727. Welcome back to another FNAF video. Today we are going to be talking about FNAF animatronics that should have been in every game. Now, I'm not doing every game, such as Ultimate Custom Night and the VR and AR ones, because they literally have every single animatronic in it, and I probably couldn't think of any animatronic to add in it. So these are animatronics that a fan made and that people wanted or thought were in the game, but they weren't. And I'm just gonna say which ones suit the game the most. So I'm just gonna add an animatronic. So we're starting off with FNAF 1. So for FNAF 1, I have one of the OGs, Sparky the dog. This guy was supposed to be one of the main animatronics before Scott Cawthon, I don't know how to say his name, decided to just not add him because, doesn't suit it that well. But honestly, this was the only animatronic I could think of, because FNAF 1, I mean, you can't really add anything to FNAF 1 because it's just perfect. Like, this was the only animatronic I could think of to add to FNAF 1. That or the endoskeleton, because people thought the endoskeleton was going to be in it, but they weren't. It wasn't. But yeah, if I had to add an animatronic, I probably wouldn't add any animatronic to FNAF 1, because it's perfect. It's the #1 game. It's FNAF 1, the original. Just don't change anything, because it's just good how it is. So for FNAF 2, I have an animatronic that was let's say clickbaited a lot in the game. So we have Golden Toy Freddy. Now, the reason I picked Golden Toy Freddy, I know a lot of you are annoyed with this guy because he's one of the most clickbaited characters that don't exist in FNAF. But it would have been cool, since Golden Freddy has 2 spirits, right? It would have been cool to see one of them go into Toy Golden Freddy, like the good spirit, like the one that wants to rest, goes into Toy Golden Freddy. Well, the other one that just hates Springtrap just stays in the normal Golden Freddy suit. And it would have been cool to see them two side by side, selling their differences as one by themselves. But yeah, that's the only reason. I possibly couldn't add any other animatronic, because I can't think of any other animatronic to add in this game. But hey, the TV just turned on. I don't know why. Turn off. But anyway, because FNAF 2 is also kind of perfect, so I couldn't add any animatronic to it. But FNAF 3, we have an animatronic that I could possibly add to it, and that one is Phantom Bonnie. Now, obviously, Phantom Bonnie isn't in FNAF 3 because, Springtrap, he's a bunny. People don't want to get confused. But we do see Bonnie, but he is just a stand, literally just a stand for the light. Don't know why. But Phantom Bonnie, it would have made sense because they're phantoms, they're horrors that you've seen, and Bonnie is something that the Night Guard has probably seen. Michael Afton, I'm pretty sure that's a Night Guard. But yeah, Phantom Bonnie, he would have just been cool to be in it, but obviously people will get confused, and you don't want that, because then the bloody fan base just goes crazy on Scott, and yeah, he doesn't want that. We don't want that anyway. FNAF 4, we have a madman. We have Nightmare Springtrap. Now this one actually does make sense, because the nightmares, I don't know who we're playing as. Don't know if we're playing as a crying child or Michael Afton. But in the video games, in the mini games, we see Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. So it would have made sense, since we see a Nightmare Fredbear, it would have made sense for us to see a Nightmare Spring Bonnie, because he's an animatronic and he was right next to Fredbear when he snatched the crying child up. So it would have made sense to have Spring Bonnie as a nightmare instead of just Plushtrap, that would have been kind of cool. But hey, we move. So next one is Sister Location, and we have Funtime Bonnie. There are a lot of bunnies in this. I know we have Bonbon in Sister Location, but I couldn't think of anyone else. Funtime Chick is already a thing, so the only one I could have thought of is Funtime Bonnie, because we have Bonbon, but we don't have Funtime Bonnie. So yeah, really nothing much to say about it. Just basically Funtime Bonnie. So yeah, you just add him in. So for the next one, we have got FNAF 6 Pizzeria Simulator, and I had a deep thought about this one, and I think the coolest one to add would be Rockstar Mangle. Now, I just thought of it, and it just looked sick in my mind, and some of the fan art just looked sick, so I just thought this one has nothing to do with the story. It just looks sick, so I just wanted to add this. I don't know if it'd be called Rockstar Mangle, because, you know, it's not Mangle, it's Rockstar, it's Foxy, but, you know, I mean, they'd call it Mangle, I guess, because, you know, Mangle used to be mangled, but hey, it looks cool. Like, this would have been a cool, sick add-on to FNAF 6, but for the last one, we have two animatronics, and I think you know who I'm talking about. Yep. For FNAF Security Breach, we obviously have my boy Glamrock Bonnie and my boy Glamrock Foxy. These two were teased in the game. Glamrock Foxy has his own PRI, and Glamrock Bonnie has his own PRI. Glamrock Bonnie is more known in the game, and Glamrock Foxy is just kind of in the shadows. They're both in the shadows, but we've discovered the secrets of Glamrock Bonnie more. But Glamrock Foxy, he's still a mystery, you know? But they got replaced. Bonnie got replaced by a gator. Foxy got replaced by a hot girl version of him, which is sad to see for both of them. But hey, we needed to see these. These guys better be in the DLC, the Ruin DLC. So, I mean, I hope they are, because it would be kind of sick. But hey, everybody wants to see these guys reunite with Freddy and Chica and stuff Roxy and stuff Monty. Actually, Monty's kind of cool. He can stay, but he destroyed my boy Bonnie. But hey, that was FNAF characters we need in every game. So, hey, there you have it. There you have it, mate. There you have it, boy.